Excited. I think you guys love to talk about it. You love that there was a story, and I think it was exciting for both Eager and I, but no different to any time you get to play someone for the first time. So I think um, probably the first half an hour was a bit of an adjustment period for both of us. I think it took me some time to get used to Eager's weight of shot and kind of obviously we had a game plan going into it, but I had to adjust that and had to kind of learn on the fly a little bit. And it took me some time to get used to that and to kind of nut down what I really wanted to try and do out there. So I think once I was able to do that, I became a lot more clear and was able to control the match a little bit more the way that I wanted to. I love to play Petra. I do. She brings out the best in me. I just said to Ty's that we're gonna be counting in Roman numerals soon. The amount of times that we've played, but it's another challenge, another test. I know she's won this tournament multiple times. Loves the conditions here, so a fresh challenge for me. We go into it like any other match. Try and execute as best we can, and whoever does that better on the day will come out on top. So I'll try my very best. I can promise that. I'll do everything that I can, but that doesn't guarantee by any means that I'll win the match. But I'll certainly give it my best and try my best to try and figure out the puzzle that Petra presents. So I think it's exciting to be again in the quarterfinals here in Madrid. I feel like I'm still learning a lot about the conditions here and how dramatically they can change. So I'm enjoying every time I get to step out on that court. A massive game in a sense of continuing to build pressure on Eager, and I think that was a big part of it. Was after a lot of my service games, I felt like I was building pressure on her service games by being able to get out of some tight ones, and I think that was a massive game to just continue the momentum. If I'd lost that game, it's certainly no panic stations. I mean, it still would have been 2-2 or 3-3, whatever the score would have been, but no, I think it was a really important game just to be able to go back to what was working for me and to be able to kind of get, I think it was 5 points on the trot. I think I held straight away after that. So I think that was important to get out of that game. Enjoyed that challenge. I've always enjoyed trying and work out a way how to beat my opponent. But I also have the best coach in the world who is the very best at what he does. Ty's has a phenomenal job of, he does a phenomenal job of finding areas where I feel like I can hurt that's specific to my game, that I can hurt my opponent. And, he's been a very, very good coach for a long time. And he's certainly a massive part of that for me. No, mate, I'm not a massive person to go out shopping. I'm a jeans and t-shirt kind of girl. I've had the same 10 or 15 t-shirts for 5 years. I mean, I rotate through, and sometimes I'll go out on a limb and get a different color that's not gray, black, or white. But no, none of that for me.